Hello there. This is an astrological forecast for Libra for December of 2011. And this also applies if you have a Libra ascendant. So my Librans, much is happening astrologically this month in the heavens. We're all going to be affected because we've got this eclipse at 18 degrees Gemini. And for the first 2 weeks of the month, we've got Mercury still retrograde. For you, this eclipse is happening in your 9th house, and the Mercury retrograde is in your 3rd house. So I'm anticipating for you Librans, there's going to be a huge amount happening for you in your learning, about learning new skills, also about your beliefs, your belief systems, what you believe in. Have you adopted other people's beliefs, and are you just going along with those? Maybe you need to change your beliefs. Maybe you're not getting enough of what you want in your life and your beliefs are in your way. There are obstacles in your way. And during the eclipse in that 9th house, it will probably force you to look at, because eclipses do push us on, sometimes uncomfortably, but they push us on to face uncomfortable situations so that we can then create the things that we do want in our lives, the things that you do want to manifest. And very much this 9th house, in my opinion, is the house of manifestation. In many ways, it's that 9th house of looking over the horizon. It's ruled by Sagittarius, but it very much is about your beliefs and what you hold dear to you. And those may need to be re-examined. There could be some travel coming up for you. Some long distance travel, because the 9th house and eclipse in the 9th is long distance travel. Also meeting people from afar, getting together with people, maybe doing international business with people, maybe traveling for work, or maybe developing products that you can sell or services that you sell overseas during this time. Also, if you've been thinking of publishing a book, this will be the time to do it. If you've got any legal situation, it may come up to a head during this next 6 months while this eclipse takes hold in your 9th house. Librans. Mercury retrograde in the first couple of weeks. Be careful with any kind of contracts or negotiations, and I would wait until after the 14th before you make any serious signatures on any documents that are very important to you. It's also time to reflect about the friends, about your environment, the people around you. Is it working for you? Do you need to make some changes? Reflect for the first 2 weeks, take action after that. Mars in your 12th all month, Librans, so maybe a little bit of frustrated energy, feeling as though maybe you're having to do things you don't want to do, almost like sitting in a classroom waiting for the class to end because, yeah, I'm free. So a little bit of your energy maybe feeling a bit suppressed in some ways. So try to go out in nature, maybe just meditate or do something physical to blow off a little bit of steam so that Mars doesn't feel too frustrated at times. We've got Venus in your 4th house for some of this month. So something nice happening in the home for you, or a family member doing something nice for you, or you doing something nice for them, or just an appreciation around the home of somebody for you. And also later in the month, Venus coming into your 5th house, nice possibility for a romance, for meeting somebody, and also something nice happening in your own business and something creatively happening for you. All month we've got a trine of Saturn to Neptune from your 1st to your 5th house. So any dreams that you've had about a romance could actually come to reality for you, because Saturn brings the dream of Neptune into a reality. Or any kinds of something that you've wanted for yourself, about your own creativity that you've thought of doing. Like maybe you've thought, I want to learn the piano, I want to paint, or I'd love to do sculptures, or I'd love to do a garden. It could be a reality this month. It could be made into a reality with that 5th house trine from the Saturn to Neptune for you. 3rd week of the month, we've got a sextile from the Sun to Venus from your 3rd to your 5th house. So this is a nice time to spend time with friends and try to make new ones as well during this 3rd week. It's also a good time for meeting up with people in your neighbourhood. maybe just making contact with your neighbours that you haven't met before. Could be nice. You might meet some people that you hadn't realised how nice they are. So some nice interactions there. And also the third week of the month, we've got Sun sextile to Saturn, Sun from your third house. So that could be getting a lot done. You're really going to be able to get a lot done in that third week of the month, and everything related to your work will be favoured during that time. Last week of the month, we've got the Neptune conjunct Venus in your fifth. So a little bit of dreaming. You may feel as though you've met your ideal partner. That may or may not be so. See how it goes into the new year before you make any emotional commitments, because it may be just a bit more of a dream than a reality. There you have it, my dear Librans. I wish you a great month. You might want to have a reading for yourself about what 2012 holds in store for you, or maybe treat somebody to a reading, or maybe have a question for $25, or treat somebody or yourself to a book or an audio. I'd be delighted to hear from you. Thank you very much for listening. Bye for now.